win or die. It had blood in it. It was like a
What?
like can't play because
Oh,
it
because
had
it had
blood in
blood
it.
in it?
Mhm.
Yeah, well, I forgot what that was.
And it had a turning off blood thingy.
Hmm.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from South Florida. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Here we have a guy, Mike, who's probably one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. He can create so many problems for a defense with his legs, but make no mistake about it, he is far from one-dimensional. He's both willing and able to carve a defense up with his arm while using his legs as more of a secondary weapon. There's one knock on his game at this very moment. It's the fact that occasionally he'll kind of lay one up from time to time. Nonetheless, if he's on his A game in this one, we could be in for a real treat.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Is there a more exciting guy in the NFL to watch play quarterback than this guy, Mike? I mean, one of the most dynamic athletes to ever play the position. And what's truly unique about him is his ability to beat you both as a runner and equally as a passer. And that's really where his game has developed. Defensive coordinators, they don't sleep very much when they know they're facing this guy and all the problems that he presents.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Jackson. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. That is intercepted by the first-round pick from Alabama, Terrion Arnold.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Vikings offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Come on. Ready,
Moore going in motion.
go.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 88 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On the give, here's Henry. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. So after 1, it's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back to South Florida after this.
DC, right? Yo. Shut up!
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Off the play fake, Jackson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Dolphins first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Let's go. Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Don't worry. Shut up. Ready, shut up. Shut up.
Jackson looking to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Dolphins.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Dolphins will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And before this next drive, quick reminder that the Madden Championship Series is back for another year. It's going to be the biggest and boldest yet. How about $1.7 million up for grabs in the search for the best Madden 25 players in the world? You might recall Henry last year becoming the first player ever to become a Madden millionaire. Who's going to be next? It could be you. Visit MaddenChampionship.com to register and get in on the fun. Daniels now on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set!
On second down, it's Daniels. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He keeps it himself. They get 21 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing now, Daniel. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Third and long.
Here we go, here we go!
Throwing is Daniels. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Vikings will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Sit on!
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Vikings 10, Dolphins 7.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Dolphins offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Toward the boundary, taken in by Collins. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down, Miami.
Pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. And he gets that one complete to Collins.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Middle.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Go.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Now Jackson. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards, and back-to-back 1st downs. On the ground, here's Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
Report!
They'll run here. And he will score. Derrick Henry, touchdown Miami. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
Panther 11! Panther 11!
Here's Daniels. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm. But now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate. And with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Hey!
They'll drop to throw. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7.
Ready!
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Play action now. Jackson. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And the Dolphins are out to a 21-10 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Daniels to throw on second down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. 70 seconds left to go in this game. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. A gain there of 11. First down, Minnesota. Throwing again, Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Daniels gonna throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one on target to Moore.
On the ball, on the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. That's a second charge. Minnesota, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Go.
To the air again is Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man.
And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. A high throw over the middle that's taken in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.